everyone. Today I'm going to read a book called Stuck in the Ice. Stuck in the Ice. World of Ice. It was the winter of 1933. Louise Arner Boyd and her team were on a trip to the island of Greenland. They had been on the boat for 6 weeks. Louise and her team were explorers. They were taking photographs and making maps of the coast of Greenland. Their ship, the Valkyrie, moved slowly. When the ship was near Nunatak Glacier, Louise looked up at the big mountain of ice. Louise took many photos and wrote about what she saw. Later, she would study her notes and photos. They would help her learn more about the area of the world. Stuck. Suddenly, the ship shook. Some people on the ship fell down. There was a loud noise at the front of the ship. The Valkyrie was in trouble. The captain tried to move the ship. The crew tried too, but the Valkyrie did not move. The ship was stuck in the mud. No way out. Louise and her team were stuck in Greenland in the middle of the winter. Greenland in winter was not a good place to get stuck. It was very cold, and the team did not have enough food for the winter. Many explorers had died on the coast of Greenland. Louise knew there were no other ships nearby. She and her team had to find a way out. The tide was getting lower and lower. As the water got lower, the ship sank into the mud. Louise was worried. The ship was very heavy and could tip over and fall on its side. If the ship tipped over, the crew would never be able to move it. The crew was lucky. The ship did not fall over, but it was still stuck. Time for action. Even when the tide came back in, the Valkyrie stayed stuck in the mud. It was too heavy to float. Louise and her team had to make the ship lighter. The crew began taking things off the ship. They took off 3 small boats. They threw away many tons of oil and coal. Louise's big idea. The tide came in and went out again, but the Valkyrie did not move. It was still stuck. Then Louise had an idea. She saw a big iceberg near the ship. The crew tied a cable around the iceberg. The crew pulled on the cable, and the cable pulled on the iceberg. Free. The captain yelled to the crew, "Start the engines." The engines roared. There was so much noise. Then the ship moved. Louise's idea got the ship out of the mud. The Valkyrie was free. The water was filled with ice. The crew had to try 3 times to break through it. Finally, the Valkyrie went out to sea. Louise took more photos as they left Greenland. She was happy that she was safe, but Louise knew that she would come back to explore this place again. The end. If you enjoyed my video, click the like button in our channel and subscribe to our channel. See you soon.